Hey Jake, what's up? So here's your workout that we have programmed for you. First, we're just going to have you do like 10 to 15 minutes of just stretching. I got some stretches here that you can do to help with your workout, as well as for mobility for lunges and squats and all that good stuff. Then the workout you're going to do is you're going to do alternating Tabata. And what Tabata means is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, so that I'm going to give you two exercises. One is going to be squats, the other is going to be push-ups to kind of switch up the muscles so that you're not just completely fatiguing one. For example, you're going to alternate the two exercises doing Tabata style. So for example, squats is going to be your first exercise. You're going to do 20 seconds of squats and then rest 10 seconds. And then the next 20 seconds, you're going to do as many push-ups as you can do. Rest 10 seconds after that. And then you're going to go back to squats for 20 seconds, rest 10 seconds, and you're going to do this for a total of 8 rounds, 4 rounds each, 4 minutes total time. After you've completed the 4 minutes, you're going to rest 2 minutes. Go by feel though. If you feel like you need a little more rest a little more. If you're feeling solid, you could stick to the 2 minutes, don't go less than that. Your next two exercises are going to be lunges, and we're going to do a core exercise. So for today, we'll just do simple butterfly kicks to kind of work the lower abdominals, because you're going to use those when you take steps. So going upstairs, I want to build up that lower core. Same style Tabata. So we're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, alternating between the exercises. So 20 seconds of lunges, rest 10 seconds. 20 seconds of flutter kicks, I'll show you what they look like. 10 seconds of rest, back to lunges for 20 seconds, 10 seconds of rest, all the way for a total of 8 rounds, 4 rounds each, and total of 4 minutes. So that'll be your workout. And then after your workout's done, if you can go outside, just go ahead and go for a walk for probably about 5 to 10 minutes, just to kind of let that blood flow circulate through and to help with recovery, and it's also going to help for your muscles after the fact. So that's kind of an overview of everything. Let's go through exercises. So here first, I'm going to give you about 6 body parts to stretch. Focus on like a minute each. So on the first one, we're going to stretch the chest out for the push-ups. So you can just kind of find a wall or something like that. You could go forearm to the wall and just try to push your shoulder through the wall. You're going to feel the stretch in this area here. So just kind of lean into it a little bit, or you can even go arm length out and then just kind of sink through. Try to turn your body away. You're going to get a little better stretch that way, and just hold it there for a minute. Rest, and then you're going to switch arms. You can go full arm length out. Try to turn away, look in the opposite direction. Hold for a minute. Next one. Triceps for the push-ups as well. You can just take your hand up overhead, take the other hand on top of the elbow, push the elbow down and that hand to the center of your back. Go ahead and hold it there. You're going to feel the stretch in your tricep. After a minute, switch hands, left hand behind your head, right hand on top of the elbow. Try to push that hand down the center of your back even further, and then you'll feel the stretch on the tricep. Don't overdo it. It should be a comfortable stretch. Shouldn't be in pain. Next thing, we're going to focus on legs. So first one's going to be a quad stretch. So take one leg, try to get that foot behind your behind your butt. Pick a softer surface than wood. Carpet would be preferable. And then so you're just going to have that leg out. This one can sit out, bend it in, whatever your preference is. And then you're just going to lean back into it. You're going to feel the stretch up into your quad. 1 minute, switch legs, lean back, stretching the quad, up in the hip a little bit too. Next one, we're going to be in kind of a lunge position, except we're going to try to lay our chest on top of our leg, let our knee come over the front of our toe a little bit, And we're gonna rest here a little bit. We're gonna rest here for a minute. You're gonna feel the stretch in the back of the Achilles up into the calf. So you're just gonna kind of rest on top of your leg. Hold for a minute. Switch legs. Again, try to rest on top of your quad or your leg. Let your knee pass your toe a little bit. Also keep in mind to keep that heel down. So you're just gonna sit there and hold for a minute. Back to that first lunge. You're gonna lunge out. I want you to start with your leg not perpendicular to the floor, so your toes are gonna be out a little further, because then I want you to sink your hip down to the floor. So now you're gonna see more of a perpendicular with my shin. You're gonna feel this in kind of the hip flexor area. Try to hold for a minute. If you can't, you can rest a little bit and then go back to that, just as long as you feel that stretch in the hip, only giving you a minute. Switch legs. Again, have the toe out in front a little bit so that when you drop your hip forward into the floor, your knee is more directly over your toe. Keep your chest out. And last one is just going to be for your hamstrings. So if it's easier to do it sitting, I'll show you that, but I want you to cross one leg over the other. So right over left, and then you're just going to hinge at the hip until you feel the stretch in the back of your hamstring. Sit there for a minute, hang out, don't force it. It should just go as low as enough as you stop. So you don't have to try to push yourself down there. Just go until you feel like it's a good spot to stop at. Don't force it down. Switch legs. So bring the other leg over in front, keep your leg straight, and just hinge at the hip, hang out here. You're gonna feel that stretch in the back of the hamstrings. That's your stretching. About a minute each for each body part. For the workout, squats, find an object, you got an island or something like that. For the 20 seconds of squats, you're gonna do as many as you can in 20 seconds. What I want you to do is, I'm not worried about you getting as low as possible. Right now I just want to build that endurance up. So you can have just a stable object to give you some sort of support and assistance. So you're just going to squat down as much as you can go. That's comfortable. Come back up. Squat down. Come back up. Remember to squeeze your butt on the way up too. So squat down. Keep your chest out. Weight over your heels mid-foot. Chest out. Squeeze your butt on the way up. So you're just going to do this for as many as you can do for 20 seconds. Total of 4 times. Push-ups. If you're not very good at push-ups or you need to build that strength up, the easiest substitution is going to be up against something. So you can take a fridge, take a wall, just kind of lean out from the wall, push in, press out, push in, press out. If that's a little easy for you, we're just going to do knee push-ups. So your knees can be down on the floor, arms just outside our shoulders, come all the way down to chest on the floor, and then press up. Chest to the floor, press up. So experiment between those two, what you like. Lunges, same thing. We're going to use an object for assistance. What I want you to do is we're going to do alternating. So kind of step back a little bit. I want you to take a step, lunge as far as you can, have something to hold on to, drive up. Switch legs, lunge down, drive up. So we're going to do this as many times as we can do in 20 seconds. I'm not worried about you getting completely full depth. This is just kind of a run through to see what your endurance and strength is like. And then for the core exercise, you're going to be on the floor. Might be easy to have your hands under your butt, feet 6 inches above the ground. And then actually what I want you to do instead of flutter is to bring your knees up, legs out. Knees up, legs out. Knees up, legs out. You can leave your head down if you'd like. You can keep it up, whatever your preference is. So you're going to do that as many times as you can do in 20 seconds for a total of 4 rounds. And then cool down is going to be just go for a walk. Just to get your heart rate down, the blood moving through. So that's it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm available for you. I want this for you.